Morning, everybody. This week's Parsha is Parsha Shemot. We're starting the second Sefer, the second book, the second section of the Torah. The Torah starts off, Ve'ela Shemot b'nei Yisrael aboim Mitzrayim. These are the names of the children of Israel, of Yisrael, aboim Mitzrayim, that come to Mitzrayim. And the explanation is given that one of the reasons why the Jewish people were able to survive and thrive in Mitzrayim was because they kept their names. These are the names. They kept their Hebrew names. They kept their identity. They understood who they were, where they were coming from, that as much as they were in Galus, as much as they were in exile, they maintained a certain level of connection to their heritage. Now we're going to fast forward to the end of the Parsha. Moshe Rabbeinu is hired by Hashem to go and tell Paroi, let my people go. So he comes to Paroi and he tells Paroi the message. And Paroi says, really, you guys have time to think about these things? You're obviously not working hard enough. And he shut down Home Depot. No more supplies. Now you're going to have to do the same amount of work and you're going to have to come up with the supplies yourself, which was unbelievable. It wasn't really possible. So the Jewish people were very disappointed in Moshe Rabbeinu, and Moshe Rabbeinu was also very, very hurt. And he came back to Hashem at the end of the parsha. He says, "Lama hare oisa lama zeh." Why do you make it worse? Why do you make it bad for the Jewish people? Lama zeh shachtani. Why do you send me? Not only I didn't redeem them, I made it worse for them. So the next parsha, Hashem gives them the answer. What's the answer? In short, I had to bump it up to be able to get them out earlier. I turned on the fires. I made it, incline a little bit, so it's more in quality than quantity. But the question is, why do you make it worse? Why do you make it more challenging for the Jewish people? So the question is still a question even after we have to answer. And there's a very interesting insight that the Rebbe gives like this. Based on the Pirkei Avos, so the ethics of our father, it says, whoever takes upon themselves the yoke of Torah, ma'avirin mimeno oil malchus, they remove from him the worldly challenges. We all have challenges in life. There's no such thing. You can't run away from challenges. We all have challenges, and that's the way we grow. You can sometimes choose which type of challenges you can have. You can have worldly challenges, or if you invest in spiritual challenges, so then Hashem says, okay, he's working hard already. I don't have to give him these problems. So La Mari Oisa, the question was, why did you have to make it for them challenging physically? You could have made it for them challenging spiritually. And this is something we learn from it, that if we want to change our challenges, we have that opportunity. If a person starts to work hard, says, you know what, I'm going to spend 20 minutes every day learning, even though I'm not used to it, even though I don't know what I'm doing, even though it's hard for me, even though I'm not comfortable with it, it's crazy for me. But you do it, all of a sudden other things of your day can come easier because you're already putting effort, you're toiling, you're doing something. So Hashem Shalom, we should be inspired to work on meaningful things, to work on spiritual things, and like this, our regular day-to-day life will become easier and smoother till the coming of Mashiach, B'karim Mamish. Amen.